What I like about Lucid IDs is that it's really easy to not double scan something, which is the common mistake that bartenders will make. So just scan the item and it already is in the system. You can't possibly scan it so a customer comes back and says, I was charged twice for the same item. What I also like about Lucid besides that is just as a customer, you can scan the item and get a bunch of information, like where it's grown, if it's bud, or what kind of factory they're using for the edibles that you're buying. So that's what's really cool about Lucid. Just less work for the bud tender. Just scan the product and find out everything you want to know.
What's it called? The cycle count. The cycle counts. Now that the cycle counts, seeing that all kind of go in motion and seeing it start with like the scanning, how that would work, that's kind of what I've been waiting for. Like this entire time when I heard about how that would work and seeing it actually work and like the paper, having Dana kind of like walk me through how everything was gonna, like how it's all laid out for you. Game changing. Like that's the huge, big thing.
The Lucid IDs are super convenient. You can tell they're all over our products, and they make sure that there's only one of its kind. So like, you know if it's in inventory or if it's not. You know what I mean? And there's only one barcode of its kind, which is I find really cool and unique about your product. I think they're like the most helpful as far as keeping inventory management. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so the thing I like about Lucid Green is that it stops bud tenders from scanning just one item multiple times. It makes them scan each item every single time, which also will help not create any issues in inventory for us, especially with items, because sometimes it'll say like out of inventory and then they'll have to like put it back in, but it really is that nobody scanned the item.
You see when you scan this one and it scans, but then you scan this other one and it doesn't, that's what, I know that for you it seems like, oh, I'm just gonna bypass it because this one's not scanning, but the reason it's not scanning is the reason why you have to go back there and talk to me. Like that's the whole thing. That's the exact reason why you shouldn't scan the one thing twice. So the double scanning thing, again, huge. Huge. When it comes to inventory, I think Lucid is like hands down, like I haven't seen anything that even comes close to making my life easier in that department. So